Hello, today I want to talk about the ultimate DIY publisher's website or writer's website or what have you. I'm going to talk about why WordPress, what makes a good theme, how do you choose one, automated workflows for new posts, choosing the right hosting, and how you can get this all in one day for less than $1,000. My name is Jeffrey Samorano, and I've been building websites for about 15 years now. Primarily on WordPress. So why WordPress? Matt Cutts, the former head of search engine quality at Google, says that sites built with WordPress are capable of ranking higher in search results because WordPress takes care of 80 to 90% of Google's crawling issues. WordPress makes up more than a third of the entire internet. That means it's backed by a lot of experience, and there are tons of people that know how to use it and know how to work with it. Of just the content management systems online today, WordPress dominates 60% of them. Now, why wouldn't you use those other online website builders? So, first of all, their business model is what I call a pack 'em and rack 'em solution, and they want to fit as many people and websites onto their servers as they can. Think of a huge high-rise building full of tiny little cubicles. Each one of those cubicles has their own floor, and all of those cubicles are fighting for those resources of that floor. And that's kind of what all the websites are doing on a really packed server. Also, they're upcharging for your success. More traffic equals more money. More features equals more money. And if you do eventually grow out of them, you can't leave them because you're essentially locked in. Your theme and your content are not transportable, which means if you outgrow them, you're starting from scratch. So here's their business model. As your traffic and success increases, so does your cost. With a self-hosted WordPress website, your cost remains the same no matter what your traffic or your success does. So what theme? There are more than 15,000 themes, so how do you choose? A good quality theme should be fully supported, be mobile responsive, have an intelligent ad system, and have a demo content for quick settings, and a prioritized page load, and a unique article system. So what's the intelligent ad system? Basically, an intelligent ad system is a function of the theme where you get a section in the theme settings to insert your AdSense code or custom scripts, whatever you're marketing, if it's links to other companies or sponsored ads or whatever it may be. The theme gives you a special place for them. And then the theme intelligently outputs those throughout the pages and the posts. This allows you to do advertising within the middle of posts, so they're visible to the reader as they read through your story, not just in the sidebar or just in the header and footer. Also, it should have demo content for quickly managing the settings. Now, for publishing and magazines and articles and things like that, sites with a lot of content, what you're looking at here is not so much the page layout, although that comes with it, but also just the overall settings, the font colors, the branding colors, the font sizes, spacing, all of that kind of stuff. What color are the links? What color are the headings and accent colors and all that kind of stuff? And when you find a demo content or a theme that has the demo content ready for you and a quick, intuitive way to implement it, this can save hours off of tweaking with it to get it the way you want. And a good theme should have plenty of demo contents available so that you can quickly get to a look and feel that you want. So a unique article system, what does that mean? A unique article system is basically a theme-specific functionality that I've seen only a few themes have. What it means is that when you have multiple categories, and sometimes you have a post that fits into multiple categories, the theme homepage will dynamically filter your content so that you don't see repeated posts. For example, if you have a post or a homepage that consists of several categories, let's say you're a travel writer and you have categories for America, you have categories for Canada, and you have categories for camping, and you have categories for a night out in the town, who knows, right? So let's say you have a post about camping, and there's camping in Canada, there's camping in California, there's camping in all over the place. You might have several posts that span several categories. If your homepage is showing both of those categories, the theme will prioritize the category that you choose. You can set a primary and a tertiary category, and your theme will prioritize that and only show that post once. That means your homepage will look more full of content, and it won't be, speckled with a lot of repeating posts. So what's an automated workflow? This is the idea of you post once and walk away. Essentially, you would install a plugin that allows you to, as soon as you are done with your post and you hit publish, it's going to automatically push it out to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm not sure what else you can put in there, what all the settings comes with, but you set it up once and then forget about it. And then when you hit publish, it pushes it all out to that. To take that a step further, you can then go to those platforms and share those with your friends. So, for example, a tactic in Facebook would be that you publish your post to your business page, and because Facebook's algorithm has changed, that's no longer as visible as it should be. So what you do is you go to Facebook and then you share that as your personal page, so from your personal account. And what that does is it instantly gives that exposure to your friends, and then your friends should choose to engage and share that with their friends. And those are the posts that Facebook deems as more relevant. When the ones that are shared, liked, loved, or engaged with. So that's a good tactic. And this process automates a large portion of that. So what does it mean to have the right hosts? What's the real cost of cheap hosting? So there's a story about Eric, who runs a fishing expedition in Cape Cod. One day he gets a phone call from a random person saying, "Hey, your site ripped me off." And of course, it's just a fishing blog with a phone number. So Eric was confused. He didn't know what to take of this, and he called up his developer, and he tells his developer, "Hey, I just got a call from a guy who said that my website ripped him off." And the developer says, "You don't sell anything. How could it rip him off? Just forget it." So they blew it off. 3 months later, Eric got a call from his best friend saying that, "Hey, there's something wrong with your site." So he quickly puts in his domain, his URL, and of course, sure enough, he gets the big malware warning. Google says, "Your site is unsafe." So he's been hacked, and to make a long story short, they ended up calling their hosting company. After a few back and forth emails, the hosting company stopped responding. The problem didn't go away, and they didn't do anything to solve it. Now, your hosting company should and is your first line of defense against attack. It's the environment in which your website lives. So if they're not doing anything proactively to protect your site, then it's all on you. It's all on the site owner, and that's kind of a scary thought. So anyway, back to our story. They hire a developer to clean it up, and several weeks later, and many thousands of dollars later, they find that there are 47 sitemaps submitted to Google. Of those, 565,000 were submitted web pages. And of those pages, 229,000 of them were indexed by Google. This is all under Eric's brand and Eric's name. This was a long road to clean all of this up. Thousands and thousands of dollars. So again, the hosting company should be and is your first line of defense against attack. Choosing the right hosting company can really save you a lot of money and a lot of headache in the long run. After all, it's just your business and your reputation on the line. So what kind of solutions do we have available to us, and how do you get this solution without breaking the bank? Services like WPinOneClick put a lot of these things together for you, and they get you to a place where you're just worried about your content. The idea here is that there are 3 pillars: WordPress content management system, a WordPress only managed host, and a powerful theme. And with WPinOneClick, you put all of this together for about $9.97 plus $37.95 a month. And not to sound too salesy, but I just want you to be aware that this is a solution that can get you up and running to a really secure and powerful position very quickly without any kind of tech skills, or any mucking with codes and themes and installations and setup at all. You get WordPress, hosting, a theme, monthly management, monthly updates, and monthly reports with no coding, no developers, no design studios, no hassle, and no waiting. This is an instant one-click solution. So I hope you liked my presentation. Please get a hold of me if you have any questions about this. I am always open to conversations about this. I will talk your ear off, so beware. Thanks again. My name is Jeffrey Samorano, WPinOneClick. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.